Hi, my name's Amanda Schnepper. I'm a realtor in Virginia Beach. I'm here with the fourth video in my series where I'm talking about a game plan for buyers and sellers. Today we're talking about sellers and all about how to get your home showing ready. I've also been talking about some game day food options, and today I'm showing you how to make, I don't have a good name for this yet. It's like a garlicky cheese, roasted pepper, tomato goodness. If you can think of a better name, I would really appreciate it. Okay, for sellers, we've already talked about meeting with your agent and setting a price. Now we're going to talk about getting your house ready for showings. First things first, staging. It is true that a staged home sells better than an empty home. So if you have already moved out, a little bit of staging goes a long way. When a house is empty, it's hard for a buyer to come in and see themselves there. So whether you need a whole house staged or you need a couple extra things or just a room here, a coffee table there, the Becky Gordon team stages for free. Also, on the flip side of this, if you have too much stuff in your house, then it's hard for a buyer to see themselves amongst the clutter as well. So before you get ready to show your house, you want to make sure that you declutter. Clear off all the surfaces, make things a little tidier, or if you have some extra furniture, put them in storage or have a yard sale too. Oh, and one of my other favorite tips is if you can clean out the floor of your closet so there's nothing on the floor, it makes the closet look so much bigger. All right, on to my warm cheese and roasted peppers and tomatoes. I heated up the oven to 425, and then you want to put your garlic cheese or whatever brand you use. Put it in the center of a plate kind of like this. You're going to unwrap it eventually, but you want the cheese to come to room temperature. And then, so I am just chopping up peppers and tomatoes, and I'm going to chop some garlic in there, and then I'm gonna add olive oil, garlic, balsamic, and whatever herbs speak to me today. All right, if you can smell it in here. Okay, so I just put all this in a bowl. It's very much, make it what you want. Onions would also be good in here too. I just don't think I have any right now. And then, so I did olive oil, a little splash of balsamic, more garlic powder, because apparently I have a thing for garlic. And I put dried oregano in there and dried basil. Fresh also works. And then you're gonna put this in the oven at 425. 425 is where I roast all of my vegetables. It smells really good. And this is an appetizer, but no one will judge you if this is your meal one evening. All right, back to helping get your house showing ready. Let's start on the outside. A little bit of yard work goes a long way. So take a good look at what's going on outside. Maybe get some new mulch. Maybe get new house numbers so that buyers can see which house they're looking for. Or pretty plants and planters. A little bit of curb appeal work goes a really long way. Right, moving inside, clean that kitchen top to bottom. The kitchen is often the most important room in the house for a buyer. So make sure you're cleaning the backsplash, the appliances, the counters, the cabinets. Also, when you have a showing, make sure you are opening up the curtains and opening up the blinds. The more light, the better. And one more thing, so painting a house or just a couple rooms even is actually a pretty inexpensive way to update. So when your realtor comes to talk to you at your house, ask them if they think that you should paint. All right, so my peppers and tomatoes are roasting in the oven. I also buttered up some bread. I'm gonna toast this just for a couple minutes for the butter to melt and the edges to get kind of crispy. And then, I have to tell you my favorite Italian restaurants. I really like Zia Marie near Shore Drive, and I really like Aldo's in Hilltop as well. But you really can't go wrong with Why Not, which I mentioned in my last video. So, all right, I'll be back soon. Oh my word, people. I accidentally dug in already, but this just got out of the oven, and I used a slotted spoon to put it over my room temperature cheese, and then have a utensil like a knife or kind of like a spoon for your guests to get a little bit of cheese, add a little bit of the mixture, and then just get it. So good.